Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Outside Bosch. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Here's Becker. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over in the corner, Banchero gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
First team foul. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Here's Beckers. It's a three-point game. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Edwards drives in.
2 minutes.
It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
Here's Beckers. Here's Nance. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
For three, Wilkins. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Wilkins has got 8 points.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Here's Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Baltimore with the ball. Dominique Wilkins getting his 3 to go.
And whenever Beckers is out there, you have to extend that defense. Page is looking for that jumper.
For 3, Westbrook. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Becker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, with how tight her handle is, Becker's is tough to stop on the bounce.
Outside Westbrook. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cleveland lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Irving surveying the floor. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Cash. Irving from long range. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Giddey.
Oh my God. Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
And Baltimore calls time here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Irving with a clean look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. The wide open look here for Marion. Outside Artest. A kick out to Mobley. They shoot again. Got a hand on it.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Baltimore trails by 13. In the corner, it's Richardson. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Now, here is Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, man. He got a step, and it was over.
Irving for three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Artest. Out to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And here's Irving. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Look, Giddey is a smart player. Puts constant pressure on a defense.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. The 17-footer. And it's Becker's missing. Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now here is Mourning. Nothing on the board. Pass to Becker. Back to Edwards. The 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. It's stolen by Edwards. Becker's. And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Here's Becker's. To the middle. Here's Nance. Nice D from Porzingis. Cleveland with the ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The assist.
Bosch has got 5 now.
Westbrook.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
Porzingis with the block.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Cleveland moving the ball around. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Bosch, and the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Cleveland.
Westbrook drives in. 11 feet away. And that one goes long. Edwards looking it over. He takes it in. Here's Becker. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Out to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. inside Edwards. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Cashing in from the corner. Edwards hasn't seen a three he doesn't like.
Pass to Beckers. Here is Edwards. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
First one falls for him. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here is Edwards, following the score by Cleveland. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's our test. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving the lane. Here's Edwards. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, what you love about Paige Beckers, if you need her to be a scoring guard, she's got you. But Beckers can also be your playmaker. So you have the best of both worlds.
Good on the second free throw. Cleveland leading by 22. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Beckers. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And so it's Cleveland cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Sweet little floating.
Well, don't forget now, Giddey possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Iverson with the bucket.
Oh, I like the quick thinking. Pulls up there and fires.
Pass to our test. Mobley is screened. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Inside. Stolen by Gordon. And they're moving it up. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Artest. Back to Iverson. Over Giddey. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Cleveland leading by 23. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Pass to Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Giddey, no good. Mourning with the screen. Fires away from way outside. And it's Beckers missing. Here's Giddey. Count it.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here is Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're up by 25. A different look now for Cleveland. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Westbrook. The rebound by Nance. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Bosch. And so it's Cleveland with it. Sefolosha with it. Picked up by Banchero. Back to Sefolosha. Lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Castle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Westbrook. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes a step back. Double team on Westbrook. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. For three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Now, here is Irving. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.